One of the best means for finding off-market investment properties is what we call driving for dollars, right? So we simply get in the car and we'll cruise in these older neighborhoods and look for houses that look like they've been abandoned, deferred maintenance, behind on repairs, whatever the case is, right? Looking for vacant houses or distressed houses, such as that, right? Someone's living there, but you can see the yard is not taken care of. Property owner obviously doesn't care much about the upkeep of the property, which is the perfect avatar for what we're looking for with these off-market investment properties. So what we do is we jump in the car and we'll use the Deal Machine app, which you can actually find a link to the free trial of Deal Machine inside of the comments view. And you can sign up for a free trial to work through the app and figure out exactly how to add all of these properties to your database. And from there, you can send out direct mail pieces from the app out to the property owner. It'll send it to their tax mailing address. Or you can export those leads and take them to your own database, where you can either skip trace the number, you can send it through text blast, cold calling, whatever your means of marketing is, right? Super awesome way to find these off-market properties, and you're literally building your own off-market list. So let's take a quick ride around the neighborhood and we'll see this app in motion. All right, so as soon as you jump in the car, you're gonna wanna hit the start driving button. And what that does is it tracks the time driven as well as the miles, right? So as we drive through these neighborhoods, it will actually track the mileage that we have, which we can also use for tax purposes, but it'll also show us the time for any deal finder as you start to build your team, and it'll show you the hours driven, which can help us compensation structure and many other things. And as we're going, we're gonna have it track the driving route, so it can go step by step and see the exact neighborhoods that we have already hit. That way we're not retracing our steps and driving through the same areas that we've already gone through. So we're looking for these distressed houses. As you can see, this one on our right side, 328, says it's owner occupied, was purchased in 2001 for $87,000, right? That's a pretty good indication that this property owner has a lot of equity sitting in place. They're probably a little bit elderly, right? They purchased the house 20 years ago. So the fact that it has signs of distress on top of the years of ownership is a perfect avatar for a property that we're wanting to add to our list. And we'll just cruise through these neighborhoods, creeping at about 15, 20 miles an hour. And as we see one of these distressed looking properties, overgrown grass, pine needles or growth in the driveway, siding falling off of the house, we're going to go ahead and load that directly into the app so that we can in turn target these people after we have them in the database. Now a distressed house usually will stand out to you as you see all these grass, all these yards are cut, well kept, and when you creep up on one with a lot of growth, it's super easy to spot, and you can just simply add it to the list, and of course in turn we'll target these people. These houses are built in like the late 60s, early 70s, so it's a perfect spot to drive for dollars. You can find a lot of older homes that look distressed. Of course, you're looking for tall grass, driveway, slow down here. Driveway, as you can see, doesn't look like it's been used. Another good indicator is if the mailbox is stacked. Wait. So we're gonna go ahead and add this one onto the Deal Finder app. You can see it's an absentee owner. After we add the property, we'll go to take a photo. Boom. Use photo, and that's added to the list. And then we can continue driving down the street and search for more houses, right? You can take a right. One of the main signs, like I was saying, is just tall grass, right? We're looking for any type of distress, any sign that somebody is not currently living in the property. pine needles on the roof that are stacked up. Of course, that could just be deferred maintenance, but lots of different opportunities that you can look for. And once we add them to the Deal Finder app, we go ahead and send them postcards as well as we call them. So you can see this house, the grass is kind of tall. It looks like someone's probably living in there. Sometimes I'll go ahead and add those. Go down here. So this is East Dean Road. We sold a house to Celia on this road. It came through a cold call last year. Cool thing about these older houses, it's highly sought after. See, that one's definitely deferred maintenance, but someone's definitely living in there. So check this one out. Grass is not cut. This one looks like it could be an opportunity. So you just want to confirm that it is the right property address, 117. Take a picture. Boom, add it to the list. Look at that one, 116. This whole road looks like Conrex owns that. So that's owned by one of the big hedge funds here.
That's what it looks like.
Is it?
There's shoes on the front porch.
Yep, so that's obviously rented. We sell a lot of houses to Conrex as well. Some of the big players, institutional money that comes into the market. But again, these smaller houses, 3-bed, 2-bath, it's a perfect model for any rehab or even a rental model. Whole street is stacked. That house looks pretty distressed. You can see here we're just cruising. Pin drop will actually follow us as we're in motion, tracking it virtually through the GPS system. And then you just see one of the distressed houses. You stop, go ahead and check the address, pin it on your app, and add it to the team. Look at this one. Someone lives there, but they don't take care of that. So we'll just add that just because.
Some of these are really cute.
It's a cute neighborhood. A lot of people just don't like to take care of their yards. Yep, let's take that one. 304. It says it's owner occupied, but just due to the condition of the house, the person could be elderly. You never know what the situation is, right? When someone doesn't take care of their property, it's a very good indication that there's some type or form of distress in place. Siding's messed up on that one.
That one.
It's an absentee owner. Last sale date, June 6, 1994. Sale price was $66, so that's prime time right there.
This is a good videographer.
Yep. And in a lot of cases, just this last sale date is going to be a super great indicator. Look at, that's East Dean. That's the one we sold right there.
Oh, that's the one that had the foundation issue.
Yep.
Looks good.
That's her right there. That's the house that we sold. Have we gone up this way?
Right here.
This one right here. 208. Last sale date for this was 1983. Perfect. crawl through these neighborhoods at, 15 miles an hour and not stand out too much. Just simply kind of cruise by with your eyes peeled to the road. You think about it, one single one of these properties could be that gem that you're looking for, right? Where there's a homeowner in some type of distress that they just absolutely need to get out of it. You look at this one in front of us, like, how do you let your yard get that grown over? It's just insane. Last sale date on this was 1993. So, if you think about that, it's perfect. Probably an elderly lady or someone that lives there, and at some point they're gonna have to eventually transition out to, either an assisted living facility or get a smaller house or a townhome that they don't need to upkeep the maintenance as much. This business is very situational. You'll learn that quite a bit. Look at this old house. 2002, they bought this for $100,000. Excuse me, they bought it for $86,500. Well, look at that one too. 106. They just don't take care of it. Once you're finished driving for dollars, you have access to real-time data where you can track the properties added for each individual day. You can track the mailers sent, total money invested towards your marketing campaigns, as well as the miles driven. So many back-end tools that can keep you organized and on track in order to dial in and identify those highly motivated leads. Get out there, guys, and crush your goals. Let's get this.